A man stole a wealthy man's wallet, but the very next second, he returned it to him. Not only did the wealthy man thank him, but he also handed over $100 as a token of gratitude. The man turned around and gave the money to a beggar. It turned out this man was a Robin Hood-style thief. He possessed extremely advanced lock-picking skills. He could pick almost any lock on the market in just 15 seconds. But strangely enough, every night he would sneak into the homes of the rich and powerful, yet never take any valuables. Instead, he left his graffiti on the walls. Over time, this mysterious gentleman thief actually went viral online, with his fan base now exceeding 3 million. And this time, he was preparing to take on a figure no one had ever dared to touch: the local chief judge. Late at night, the man effortlessly picked the lock on the villa and slipped quietly inside. But as soon as he entered the house, he sensed something was off. The judge's home was filled with all sorts of strange props, and the drawers were packed with photos of young men. The man immediately realized that this house held a secret, so he began searching everywhere. Soon, he discovered a small door behind a wardrobe. Peering through the peephole, he saw what appeared to be a figure moving inside. The next second, he was so terrified he stumbled backward 3 meters. The man realized this was no longer just a simple secret, but just as he was about to leave, the lights upstairs suddenly came on. It turned out the villa's security system had already triggered an intrusion alarm. The judge had rushed back specifically to investigate. The man could only hold his breath and hide in the darkness. The judge found that nothing had been touched. He was about to leave when he suddenly stopped in his tracks because he noticed that a painting on the wall was crooked. The judge slowly walked over. The man took the opportunity to sneak out from behind him, but the judge seemed to sense something. In a panic, the man threw himself to the ground. The judge stared into the darkness for a long time, before finally turning and leaving. Only then did the man breathe a sigh of relief. Just as he was about to leave, he couldn't resist taking one last look at that secret room. That blurry silhouette kept lingering in his mind. The next day, the man reported the incident to the police anonymously, but when the police arrived at the villa, they found nothing, because that secret room was hidden too deeply. The man finally realized that if he didn't take action, that silhouette might never get out. That night, the man sneaked into the villa again. He hid in a closet in the basement, and waited quietly. Before long, the judge indeed walked into the basement, and opened that hidden door to the secret room. The man knew this was his only chance. He grabbed a weapon from the wall, took a deep breath, and then burst into the secret room. But the very next second, he suddenly froze in place, because the person inside the secret room actually spoke to him. "You're finally here."